playing around with some new audio settings, so give me one moment. There we go. Nice, I guess. That was my volume. I want that, but I want it to not come out through the speakers. So I could. This is where the earbud comes in. And suddenly, it's not as microphone.
Alrighty. Oh, and now audio input is over there. That's a problem. Sound settings. Please choose the headphones. Okay. Mono's on. Okay. So you acknowledge you're on. What the hell's going on? What the hell is Duncan doing? Duncan! Dude! Brother is vibrating like he's in a microwave. Just sit still, bro. We'll be getting on. Ah. Okay. Microphone settings. Actually, Bluetooth. Hmm. You know what? That does seem strangely better on the levels. And now if I disconnect my earbuds.
Now. It seems to be stable, if not a lot less loud. Huh. The less I have to project, the better. So I'm thinking that that's a good thing. But now we're back to the same problem. Where my voice is picked up by the desktop, and then Infinite Fusion also picks up because it's playing on my speakers. And while desktop audio is not being recorded, it leaks through into my mic settings, which will make it reverb, and I don't want that.
So now when I do this, it just I know. First world problems. Microphone access. Hmm. And that's microphone access, but what about this one specifically? Hmm, I could uninstall the driver for microphone. That might work. Go to system sound. Play it on the speakers. Yeah. They cause audio application issues. Output the headphones, but input microphone array. Is it listening to that? No, it's not. Audio is still really high. Input devices. Headset. If I say don't allow,
Now what? Now what happens when I try to play something? Because if it comes through on the speaker, I'm gonna be upset. Not gonna lie. Oh, sound is coming through my headphones, and its levels are coming through there. Something tells me I should turn down the game. Yay! Advanced properties, make that an even 30. Okay. I think we fixed it. Okay. So if you were here for that whole... Hold on. Yeah, if you were here for that whole problem, welcome in. Hopefully you were not, but I can't tell you what to do. Hey, if you enjoyed that, leave a follow. Oh boy. Alright. More Infinite Fusion! I love this game. And I did some nerd stuff before, where now I've figured out what I'm going to do a bit better. I was here because I wanted to see if the Clefairy would come back. So let's turn it on hyper mode and then pass the time that way. Or I can pass time by organizing my box. Let's see what we have. No, this is pretty well organized. But I also think I'm going back to Pewter City for reasons that might become evident, might not. I'm unsure. But you are going to the side team because I will use you. And my party is Sablefa. Slugma's still here. Good. You don't need the wide ones anymore. All your moves are perfectly accurate now. Whew. I can give Pump Tump the wide ones. And that's considering 95, 90, feint attack and leech seed, but your grass moves are not fully accurate, so we could do some cheatsy doodle things there. Yeah, my internal struggle has been removing one part of the Ghost Grass duo and subbing it with Duskull. Since Duskmore's attack is cool, but it levels up so much later. Duskull is also a very late level up, but that's neither here nor there as far as I'm concerned. Suiwudo is fine. I love him. He's a dork, and I pray for his success in the coming future. Slugma, I think I will sadly retire at some point in favor of the Larvesta that we found in the forest. Can I go to it, please? Thank you. Because its fire type is secondary, which will let me go from a primary grass type to a secondary fire type. It gives me the better option, and a Pokemon that I do like raising a lot, and the reason I'm going back to the first routes is Tangela. Love me a Tangela. It'll look cool. The sprite will be... I saw the sprite, so it won't surprise me. And I think something I want to do a lot less of is research into what Pokemon look like what, because I want that element of surprise when I see dumb stuff. It makes my day to be surprised by dumb stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. How does this... Levels look fine. If not, it looks like the game is a bit too loud. Or I'm not being loud enough. Unclear. I'll turn the game down a little bit more, see how that is. Leafs. Yeah, Pumped Up only has 2 attacks right now, which is a bit of a problem. I like having variety in moves that I can use. But here we go this way. Dunsparce on this floor? Go away. I don't know if I could catch a Dunsparce, that'd be cool. Crumb. Alright, good job, Pump Dump. Yeah, I'll keep that one. Yeah, box 3 is appropriate for this stage in the game. I think I need to blow my nose. One moment. Okay, should be good for now. Hand sanitizer. Yeah, with the advent of Keyboard Cleaner, I got to see a bunch of mal-hygienic stuff coming out, and that kind of changed my opinion on how I've been doing hygiene for a little bit. So, got more germ killers. I'm still against antibacterial soaps, and that's an opinion solely because the normalization of using that stuff helps germs resist it. but only I can do so much, however it is my choice. I don't think I'm going to be the one to stop superbugs from developing. I'm just not gonna... That's rare. I'm just not gonna help it along. A heart skill, you say? You do not have a whole lot of water. Pardon? A whole lot of health. Sablefuzz fainted. We can get that fixed. Just gonna waste some time by switching back and forth. I'm interested in catching it for a heart scale. I'm interested in catching it, period. I know I was gifted one before. I honestly do not care. I just kind of want to catch it. Duncan? Do you have something to say? Hi. Cat criminal climbed into my chair like, you know what? Sure, welcome to the stream. Duncan. You get pets. You're a naughty boy a lot of the time, but you're still very cute. And now he's on the window. I'll make sure he doesn't eat the hand sanitizer. Okay, I should start using balls now. No. No. Sick. Easy. I also have a lot more money that I could start putting into more Pokeballs. Oh, he got some hand sanitizer on him. There was that little dribble from the spout. I'll keep it up here. I'm gonna stand on this ground and say my cats are the cutest. I'm not gonna say that can't be disputed, but I'm thinking that it shouldn't be disputed. Duncan, no. Back from that stuff. You okay? Well, buddy. He's alright. Peach berries, just like the webs. What time is it? Yeah, I'm gonna say I probably missed that, Clefairy dancing event. But, oh well. Hello, man. You did already talk to me. Why don't I go up? Stairs is weird. Oh well. Okay, here's the location of tank... Oh, balls. I'm a genius. What balls are found here? Nest ball. Yeah. Well, that'll be all from there. Pokeballs. And Premier Ball. One more. Honestly, another thing of nest balls, sure. I like Premier Balls as much as the next guy, which probably isn't a lot. So I should say, I think I like nest balls more than the next guy. The next guy says, I love you. That's not scientifically possible. We'll train Sablefa while we're here. Wait, Sablefa's not making the team. Sablefa's just really cute, alright? I want to see that one evolve. Sweat kiss? I could have reminded me that that's possible. Centra. Oh, it must be becoming morning. I don't think it's quite done yet, but the Centra is starting to wake up. I think dawn happens around 4. Ooh, and at some level, Sableye learns Feint Attack, so that'll be a stab move, finally, for Sablefly. I also used to put Rock Smash on Sableye anyway, because, you know, he eats rocks, might as well be able to have the move that smashes them. Kinda want it? Nah. Oh, some cute dogs outside. Cute little roofers. I found a potion. The urge to look things up has increased. The urge to look up what time I can find a tangle if it's flat 5%. Or what. Oh gosh. My own resolution to less knowledge. Why not catch another Pumpkaboo, you know? Alright, this is our boss. I'm not holding an item, you fool. One more. Using items helps with friendship, so let's just start using some potions. Oh, really? You barely have an attack. No way. Sweet Kiss is a fine move. Confuse Ray is guaranteed. I don't like that. I like it when I get to use it. How do you get to snap out of it so fast? This guy's basically on tempo. And I can't leech seed it either. Okay. That can happen one more time and then I have to start balling it. Alright, time to start balling. Moonballs look really cool. Premier Balls too. Sent to fusions. Ah! Yay! Sable Fairy. Are entranced by sparkly gemstones, particularly the insides of evolution stones. Must temper their appetites if they ever shy. Oh. Sable Fairy are entranced by sparkly gemstones, particularly the insides of evolution stones. Wild Sable Fairy must temper their appetites if they ever hope to evolve. Sable Fairy hoard all kinds of glittering jewels and gems, with particular interest in bits of meteorites or minerals of otherworldly origin. They are shy and paranoid about theft, so they will often carry parts of their hoard with them. That's cute. Welcome to the Team Sable Fairy. It's not as cute, but it's still pretty cute. And it's the morning now. Got 4 experience. Yeah, we're starting to age out of where being here is helpful. May as well start running. Level 5 though. Sure. Just gotta be selective about my battles. They-do. I'll admit, I've always really liked Bidoof. I used to look at it as like, you're cute in a dumb way and I don't want to use you, but I like what you're doing. And since I've kind of warmed up to water types, I'm feeling like, yeah, now you're more of a... like, you're just really cool on your own, dude. Ooh, curious about billing. 8, okay. Sable Fuzz out of PP for moves that can hurt normal types. Slugma, you're in. Suiwudo, you're in. Split second decisions here. Since Suiwudo is staying on the team, worth training, I believe. I should get you the wide ones. You have a lot of inaccurate moves. I got milk! No, it's not bag. Milk coin. Slugma wide ones. You Heartstone. Yep. Slugma was given the Heartstone. Cool. This is in the interest of not wasting PP on moves that miss. Now my moves with 95% accuracy just don't. They just don't miss. Ooh, that's cute, but still not worth it. Fetch Doof. That's cursed. Still really cool though. What is going on outside? People are just walking by, that's it. And I'm torn between I like looking outside at the tree that's right here and every smidge of movement that happens outside. I'm like, ugh. Y'all know I've been between that. Stoofle. Curious. The secret Pokemon here is Fletchwing, which can already be caught here because it's Fletchwing. Huh. You're level 2. Go away. Well, that's good to know, I suppose. Stuffling. That is also really cute. Yeah, I'll take the time to kill you. You're worth it. Know your worth. Water bottle's really sweet. Yes. Bottle sweated. Okay, that's just water so it will dry, but it still looks messy. What? Here, have Gift of Rock. 7. Lotad. Love him. He's not weak to ice. I was about to compliment Duncan on his appearance, and then Lorak came. Little buddy. He loves head screeches. Glad Duncan loves head scritches. Because I like Duncan. In this stream, we stand for Duncan in his chaotic ways. Need to keep him in check sometimes, but that's life. Not everyone's gonna do everything you want them to. They're individual beings that act how they behave how they will. So if someone's Raldoof. So if someone's trying to knock over the tissue box, for example, Raldoof. It's cursed, and I like it. No. Hi, Duncan. No pushing the camera. Okay. See you later. Or stay up there, I guess. Duncan, no. Now I remember why this was here. Stop him from pulling things in between the box and the computer. Duncan. Duncan. No. Your tail is on the keyboard, bro. He is incredibly cute. How are you? Oh, bide might be priority move. You having fun, Duncan? You having fun out there? If commentary drops off, I don't, like, everyone was gonna do this, but if you just want to, like, chill, listen to music, have this on, or have this on while you're just, like, I don't know, crocheting or something, I'm down with that. I vibe with the crocheting. My sisters crochet. My mom crochets. That's why I have my favorite blanket. Crocheting is cool. Let's. Bug fairy. Cool. Have a rock. Goodbye. Yeah, I really need to stop fighting these things. Yeah, sadly Tangle is a 5% chance of encountering, so we're gonna be here for a bit. Getting minuscule amounts of XP. This is the first male Wotat I've seen. Interesting. I think it's properly daytime now. Lowful. Don't like it. May go away. Paid experience though. Sweet. Is it the evening already? aware that one must have patience. Getting a little thin. Level 3, we leave it alone. Also shaved the mustache recently, so kind of happy about that. Found a Shawan. Oh, if I keep running, I won't get the life items. That's fair. Oh, I love it! Oh, wait a second. Normal poison. Test out the nest ball. Works better on low-level wild Pokemon. Heck yeah. Stuff rack has been added. That is... Okay, that's the auto generation. That one is horrifying. Let's keep the pink thing. Because it's Stufflehead on body. The string flailing Pokemon. Those who encounter Stuffrack in the jungle often mistake it for an abandoned child's toy. It's extremely venomous, so this can be a costly mistake. Yeah, that is a W fusion. Good. Level 2. As the evening draws in, I am very tempted to look up the Tangela, and that is what I will do. Route 2 before the forest does not have... Okay. We'll get Viridian Forest. Still nothing. Route 2 after the forest. Tangle of 5% all the time. No... Okay. So there's no special modifiers for Dusk. Although if we start seeing a bunch of Phantump and Pumpkaboo and Ladybug at night, we can start calling shenanigans, because that is the same rarity, and I'm just getting unlucky. Machop at night is 10%. Okay. Still keeps it interesting with what we may see. Alright. So I'm glad to know that it's 5% all the time, so we can just keep going. Yeah, keep it going. Perfect. Beautiful, even. Yeah. I raise a Tangela in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Normal. Okay. I can just really feel him scratching at the chair, so I'm just like, hey, buddy. We're here. Don't need to do that. Don't. See? Napkin? Sorry, you can't play with napkins, man. One sec, I'll just pull my outside. It's finally night time, which means Centred are people places. Yay! Remind me where I found Teddy Ursa. Was that on Route 22? Senba. Senba. Cute outside. Oh, this is somewhere I could find a Hoot-Kaboo! Oh, let's go! I remember Hoot-Kaboo! Alright, Shenanigans Part 1. Pokemon at night are often, in my opinion, more interesting. Praise be! You have defense on your side. I can't do that safely. I have an idea, though. Do you tackle? Sleep powder? Good. You have constrict. You could burn yourself. Planted roots. Okay. Here we go. Heck yeah. Oh, now I can choose its sprites. Didn't I already choose sprites? Yeah. Lost ones are quiz necessary. Ah, sweet. Stored infusions. Why am I still here? Let me leave. Oh, that's more shenanigans. Do I care about finding a second one? Part of me just doesn't want to stop. 'Cause then we see stuff like Maba. Rock, no, ice, yes. Okay, and into the forest. I don't think I need to be here. Let me do a quick little bit of yeah, the music in here is nice. I just need to verify one fact about what I'm doing here and whether or not it matters. So So let's chill with this music. I'm not going to show you the tangent. It doesn't matter that much. I promise it doesn't. Based on the body. Okay. So the Pokeball. So if I want the body in a different Pokeball than Pokeball, which I kind of care about, just gonna take a quick look, quick little gander. Oh, your eyes got big. Look at this flag. This lag is really weird. Okay, you go there. Summary. Ball's fine. I'm gonna find one more Larvesta and see what we can get. Flame Body is a good ability. What is the ability? Not ability. What is the nature here? Relaxed. Just more defense, less speed. I think it'd be worth it to try for minor improvements. Therefore, to the forest. I think I want to catch it on a Moonball, because if it's based on the body, then I want the Moonball, because Moonballs are cool. they're cool. That's my justification for a lot of this. It's cool. I like it. Ah! Rocks! Woohoo, 10 experience. If I'm not afraid of getting into fights. Veinabat! Ooh! Very cool. I'm glad to have seen you. Have a rock. Full heals are a normal type item? Sure. Peach. Duncan be zooming. I'm gonna throw it. Yay. Wow. Okay, not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. I don't need more Spinnerack. Waste of time. Mushrooms at least give money. Buckaroo. I turned up the speed so I can do this grind a bit quicker. don't need to go all the way back to Viridian City. Just being in the forest is enough. Why is it tiny? Hold on. Why are you so small? No, like actually, why are you tiny? Sure, Moonball. Wasted a Moonball. I should go back to Mount Moon and get more Moonballs! Haha! Most efficient use of time ever. And it's in box 4. Good. Jolish. Or Josh. Jolish. And Shroomish. Ooh, should I have the radar on while I'm here? I don't want a Venipede train. Yeah. It looks like Meowth, which would be cool. Buddy. Vanderpeed. Little schizo mode. Cute days. There it is anyway. Okay, rarity. Let's try to catch it, I guess. You can be seated, so let's do that. I think this is close to the earliest I have friendship evolved something. Is Sable Fairy. You do a lot of running around and friendship increases that way. You use items, friendship increases. Winning battles, friendship increases. I don't make them their rules. Yeah, Duncan's playing Deerwing and sleeping happily under the bed. I checked. And Knick. Catning. Yeah, I do like that. That's a lot of sprites for Meowth. That one's skin colored. We found a winner. News the arts. Withdraw the sharp claws into their paws for silently sneaking about. For some reason, this Pokemon with shiny coins that glitter with light. Maybe it reminds them of their forehead. It's adorable. Buggy. The clown? Nah. Earbuds falling out. Hate it. See, as soon as we start looking for something, can never find it. So I'm just gonna have to pretend that everything is fine and we're just here on sabbatical. That's one way to make this better. We're just here chilling. See, chill on berry. We're just here chilling. Mushroom hunting. Focus on the mushrooms, and that way we will remove disappointment from not seeing what we want. Web inspector. Are you always holding 4 when you jump out? Okay, okay. Also, I think that was a Bo Burnham song, Lower Your Expectations. I think I'd be for speeding up again. I didn't even inspect the web. Jolpeed! Oh, that is adorable. Have a rock. Yeah, most have been level 4. Apede. Vein the bead. This is monotonous. Oh, you don't even want a rematch? Alright. Shmish. I think that was the nickname of a Shroomish in I had an Emerald. It was either the nickname of one that I had, or it was part of the contests. Pappy. Oh, yay! Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, you're cool enough. It would be the ultimate tangent is to leave back to Mount Moon because we need more moon balls. Centipede mushroom Pokemon. Common pest in gardens, but people have a hard time chasing it away due to its endearing, pleading gaze. Indeed, my friend. Oh, such a cutie. Your team is full. Nah. We'll organize the boxes later. Happy. Shroomish. Pidoo. Flying poison. Neat. Level 6 Joltik. Enjoy a rock. Final EXP that's worth it. Yes! Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight unless it's level 5 or higher. And even then, I might forget my own rule. I'm worried about effect split. Are those my... For anyone who sees a pair of swimming trunks over there, those are not dirty. Those were in a pile of clean laundry that I had yet to fold. And now they're on the floor. Huh. I mean, I don't fancy swimming too much, so I guess don't get to play with them and ruin them. I think I'm okay with that. Just don't want it going around that my floor is a beacon for, like, dirty laundry. I keep that piled, and then do the laundry at a certain time of the week, like everyone else, I hope. Or, you know, every 2 weeks, if I can make it. I think I just fought with any of you. It was cool looking. See, with things going this fast, it's hard to make a mental note of things to be scared of. Or surprised by, in fact. That last is wandering into the grass. Larvpede of no gender. Sure. Because I want to catch Larvesta in a Moonball, but since Larvesta is the face, it shouldn't matter, because when I split them it'll just be in a Pokeball, and that'll be it. Or I put all of my remaining balls in storage so that the only thing it can be put into is... Interesting idea. I could simply just wait to kill it. Okay, onward to buying more moon balls, because that's apparently very difficult. I did tag this one as a grind, so maybe that's forgivable. I'm hoping that anyone here who's hoping for some serious progress is not going to be too disappointed. On our way to the Up the Mount Moon. Now we can get some experience. Now this is pod racing. Cleffa brings me joy. Charon. That's kind of W, though. I love it. Nice. I don't know what these are trying to do. Oh, that's Carbing's face on Aaron's body. And Carbing's Pamela on Aaron's body, yeah. The Iron Jewel. Lives deep in caves, eating the carbon-rich rock to help strengthen its crystalline armor. However, if the armor gets too thick, Charon starts to have a difficulty moving around. Sad. That's rare. I learned that that is rare, and this should be something that I catch. Rock, 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 bind. Rock. I think I took it for granted the first time I ran into one of these. Yeah, okay. Alright, cool, we got it. The huge one. Duncan? Thank you. I want to use this one. This one looks really cool. Rock Snake. There's a magnet in its brain that prevents an onyx from losing direction while tunneling. As it grows older, its body steadily becomes rounder and smoother. Nice. No. Do not eat napkins. What have I told you before? You don't speak English, but listen to me. Kids these days. Oh, right. Ah, feint attack. You won't survive. Feint attack came from the Pseudo-Wudo side of things. Gas Rogue. Kill it. Gotta chill. Sturdy. Why not? You did me the honor of surviving the attack. Least I could do, I guess. Sure. Public safety message. Huh. A man is either gone missing or, because they listed his vehicle, I'm assuming that's going to be some sort of public warning, help us find this wanted person. I'm not going outside, what am I going to do? But I'm glad to keep getting those results. Yes. I have just enough for 5 and a Premier Ball. And I can buy fresh water here. Alright, now I got $100 to my name. Oh yeah, the Clefairy ears. I think because I've already been here. This looks a lot like I'm a rock-type trainer. Put my Oranberry back. Yeah, that was just a weird thing that happened with the visual indicators. I'm wearing a berry. I have 10 more moon balls. More moon. Ghastly. Levitate. Had to say that out loud to get myself to focus. Duncan, are you alright? Hold on. Sounds like he's getting into some sort of bag. Cat criminal. What now? Yeah, you're still purring. Duncan acting like I'm the bad guy. You're still enjoying this. Cleffa? Nah. Artly. Ew. You happen to have Levitate instead of your other abilities. Okay, cool. Steel poison with Levitate, though. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, you're enough to feed the machine. It's kind of lucky that I survived that without taking damage from myself. So you do not have, you have clear body. Yay! Yes. This is good because my attack is far higher than my special attack, so that's a fair trade. And it can only get better. See? Defenses are essentially the same. But it did more damage than a non-stab special move that has super effective damage. Waifa. Berries. Okay, now that I no longer lack moon balls, it's time. Gender is based on the body, and my experience from before was that when I separated the two genderless things, it stayed genderless. I think that's a little bit messed up. Not gonna be too sugarcoating of that. I think it's messed up to have something not be that if it doesn't want to. It was found in the wild, probably not of its own will. Shrimdu. I've seen this one before. I have a memory of this. Not I have no memory of this, it's I have memory of this. I have memory of this. I find that way too funny. I'm gonna be quiet now. Also somehow not worth it. Boutique. I'm gonna say yes to the dress. Never mind. Forgot how strong that one was even for non-stab and abysmal special attack. It's okay. Duncan? Okay, you're trying to come over. That's good. You're leaving the bag alone is the main point. Sitting on the counter, totally fine thing to do. That is normal cat activities. Playing with the bag is also normal cat activities, but I'd like to discourage that. the throwing of things off of other things. No. I'm just gonna go pick him up now. Oh, now you're done, huh? For your good behavior. Deerwing came out, she's like, "You're getting treats and stuff?" Like, that's right. Duncan was behaving well. Ish. Milk. Need more milk. Milk is like a between super potion and hyper potion, but more towards the hyper potion side. Both would work, but rock works on more things in general, because rock works on bug and flying. However, ice just works on flying, so I'll save Vit for that. Ice also works on grass, which happens to be here. So maybe I should shut my mouth. Hey! No. Okay, but this is too cute, and I must have. I think a nest ball will do well here. Pumptic bites into power lines to absorb electricity. When fully charged, the light inside its body flashes rapidly like a blinking lantern. Did you pounce on nothing? Duncan. I presumed you were sleeping peacefully, but if you're harassing Deerwing, then that's not okay. In case it's not clear, Deerwing, Deirdre, kind of interchangeable. Deerwing's a Pokemon, and a nickname I gave her was her first real name, and I was going to change her name to something more standard, but I don't think it's quite clicking. I think Deerwing might be too good of a name to pass up. grass type. Only you can defeat yourself so badly. Why no? How hard are you to catch? No, you stay confused. There we go. Smogon. Oh, so it pokes its nose through the thing on the... Okay, yeah. That's cool. Yeah, let's keep that one. Sea Creeper. Nice. The soul of seaweed adrift in the waves became reborn. It maintains itself with this... It maintains itself with new infusions of seaweed, seabed detritus, and seaweed. Cool. Still shenanigans, because I saw a lot more Larvesta earlier in the game. Weepeed. Yeah, for anyone tuning in now, this is not a very progressive stream. This is more of a grind, look for cool things in areas we've already explored stream. If they start chasing each other again, I'm going to spray the air into the air. Air. Bush! I wanted one of you. Let's catch her in the bush. Bush releases spores that induce sneezing and anything nearby. Same with my cats. These spores drift harmlessly through the air, acting both as a defense mechanism and a playful prank. Nice. As funny as Bush is, I think I'm gonna put that in the fusions. It's kind of a curse. I'm warning that maybe I don't need a distinction between fusions and fusions. If I don't like it, I'm just not going to catch it. If it's super cursed, I'm just not going to put in the effort. I don't feel compelled to catch it, I'm not going to. It's okay to learn about yourself. You make mistakes, you learn from it, all good. I have a Meowth. What gives? I used to see these all the time. there a time of day? Yeah. Not available at night, 5% during the dawn and the day. Okay. Well, it's officially the day. But we just came out of the night, so that makes sense. I had to check. Getting kind of hungry. Someone's actually here. I just looked at chat. Thank you for joining. All right. Welcome in, Fabexiel. Duncan. Get out of the recycling. But it's crinkly. I don't care. Thank you. So you got here at about dawn-wise. Okay. Maybe I should stop playing in full screen so I can actually see chat. Because I realize now that might be an issue. Perfect. Now I can't see my own camera, and I can stop judging myself, and I can see chat. How does this look? It looks a little bit small. Duncan? Okay. Finally, another possibility. Wait a second, I think I've thought better of this. Sleep is probably the way to go. If not sleep, let's try to confuse it first with Sable Fairy, and then put it to sleep. That's what we're going for, Fabexiel. Yeah. But my mad plan will come together shortly. If you weren't here for the first part of the stream, then you'll see. You'll all see. Okay. Now to Slugma for the sleep. Vibe into the music. Snapped out of it. Boo. Now once you wake up, you'll still be being confused. I move first, and I don't want to move anything. Yeah, and snapped out of it. I'd say I just want to keep it here, but I can't rightfully... Okay. That's enough where I'm gonna try to go to Slugma, sleep it, and then ball. Would you stop? Thank Gyorsh I'm in speed mode. Burned me. Oh no. I do not want to burn you back. Versa can waste time. Perfect. Now Slugma for the yawn and catch. Moonball. Why? Because I said so. It's gonna look awesome with the fusion. I'll put it with. Yes! Got 1, 2, 2, and 2. Add to my party because I want to look at you. Thank you, Slugma. All right. Let me look at you. Impish. Impish. Really? Alright, I'm gonna go back, get Slugma. We're gonna try this one more time, and if not, then I'll bite the bullet and see what I can get. It's also about to become night, so we'll have to speed up anyway. Okay, organize. Also very cute. Why are you small? Oh yeah, and douche. Fusion. Your nature is sassy? Which is a less speed thing. I don't mind less speed on... Okay. I don't think I noticed that. Huh. So you're in the box. I think I'll keep the sassy. That's a good idea, I think. Or maybe it's a bad idea. Both of these natures reduce speed. Just one is in favor of defense, one's in favor of special defense. So I am going back out there just to see if I can find one more with a helpful nature before I go insane. It's night, so I'm not going to find any. Just kind of run around past time. Or maybe I can pass time authentically by looking at things. What should I look up? The resource I'm looking at for the encounter table, I never thought to look at it, but it does say dawn is from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Noon's from 10 to 8. So from 5 to 8, 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. in-game, that's when I can go on that search for another Larvesta. Put us in the hotel, so it'd be cool. Ooh! I don't want time to pass while this, but why don't I take a break? Yeah. Say, I'll be right back. Just chill to the music inside the hotel. Also, Fabexio, if you're still here, recommend me something I should eat. Alright. Back. Grilled cheese sandwich? A little basic. I do like meat. A good grilled cheese can't really go wrong. Let me see if I'm inspired by grilled cheese. Thank you for the recommendation. What'd you find, boy? Criminal. What did you do? Okay, I'm gonna check the time in game so I don't miss it. Almost. Bye, Duncan. I like a bit more meat and veggies with my meal, but grilled cheese has appeal. I'm vibing with that. Ooh, maybe like a quesadilla. Ooh. I'll say I'm taking that to heart. If quesadilla counts as a grilled cheese, I'll look at getting a quesadilla. Thank you for that. You right, dude? Okay. I think it is time, so I will put food on the back burner. Chicken and cheese quesadilla sounds good. Yeah. Not to product place, but there is a thing going on with Taco Bell and I think it's Grubhub at the moment for a free quesadilla. So I think I'm gonna do that. Just gonna spend some time in the forest. Duncan has the zoomies, so that's incredibly... Like, you'll hear him zooming. I'm hoping. If not, the camera will pick it up before I notice it. Oh, there he goes. Catterdew? Aww. Aww. No time to waste. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Boopede. We've seen that before. Meowth. Rare, we have one. Thank you for showing. Goodbye, Meowth. Scatterth. Another Doopy. Please leave me and my family alone. Alright. Slow. I never got... I can leave that sentence there. Sweat kiss? Sweet kiss, I know. I may be burned, but that burn can't hurt me because I have Magic Guard. Okay. Moonball, because I said so. Here we go. Okay, Snapped Out is good for this. Should be a higher level Pokemon that'll give me a better chance. Even if Grass to Bug. Moonball. That's fine. We went to Moon. This is worth the $3,000, I swear. I was under the impression that sequential catches might improve your chances. Okay. Add to party with the other Larvesta. This has been added. Let's check her out. Careful. Is that... The blue one is lowered. That's the opposite of helpful. I think I'll rather go for relaxed. Okay, the grind has come to an end. We'll go with the relaxed nature. And we can fuse, add to party, and get that rolling. No, you're about to see the genius that I have wrought. Yes. Pokemon are being fused. Larvesta is the body contributing the fire type. Grass is on front. And... oh god, it's terrible. Tanesta! No custom text entry, I hope not. Okay, we'll keep Flame Body, and we'll keep Relaxed Nature. That way it's more defense. Minus speed, I can live with. This isn't, like... only because this isn't a multiplayer game, unless you count the showdown, do I care about the speed. I'll usually go for reduced speed, because I can just live with going last. Okay. Let's combine movesets and see what happens. Sleep powder, yes please. Rather have that over constrict, to be honest. Constrict power of 10, yeah. And Tanesta is on the team! You deserve to go into the side team box. Welcome to the Sidemen. Can I pull you yet? No, because I still have that one. Honestly, I'm fine with that. I have a love for Duskull. So yeah, now the grind is no longer about finding, but now it is about... I'm disappointed. Yeah, but it still looks cool. I like the white fur. The white fur looks good on my snowy-themed nature team. But Grassfire, something is defensively very good about that. It's beautiful. What are you talking about? And it has the Moonball, which looks cool. I'm happy with this 100%. Not Tangle at Tangrowth. I did spoil that one for myself. It's just that there isn't a custom sprite. Do you do pixel art? You can make one. You can make it cool. I'm just saying, I'm gonna like the look of the blue and white. Given how this one is and will be. You know? Because I think if there's somewhere I could live in the world... I was born in Massachusetts. That's not super a secret. And I love snow. And I love trees. Right now, I don't live somewhere with a lot of snow, and it's a little depressing, so I stay inside a lot more than I would. You know, UV index being high, whatever. But if I could pick somewhere to live, I'd want to go see Labrador and Newfoundland. I'd want to go to the East Canada. I want to go back to East Coast. And it's okay if you don't do pixel art. I'm not an artist too much either. There's no shame in it. You have your strengths. Save the game so that we're fine. And now, the old-fashioned way of training. I do have an EXP share, but why would I make this easy on myself? Actually, I'm going to give it to them anyway so that they get more experience if we do have to switch out. And even if it doesn't have a custom sprite, I kind of like how the default looks. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna die on the hill, but I'll stand there and be there for a while, you know? Ooh, we can also order that quesadilla now. It's spend 20. How in the world am I gonna spend $20 at Taco Bell? Like how? I have no idea how that's gonna work. Quesadilla itself is 8, but then what else? Just a bunch of burritos, I guess? Nah. Taco Bell is decent, cheap food, and I'm gonna try and stay to that. Maybe finish up this fight first. Look at it! Gaze upon the eyes. It's so cute! You won! Yeah, that speed nature's gonna kill us in the early game, but it'll balance out. Look at a bean burrito, like a black bean burrito. they have grilled cheese burritos. Oh, that sounds good too. Black bean grilled cheese burrito sounds pretty tasty. I'll just do it as it comes, nothing crazy. Did the promo apply yet? Not yet. So I'll remove that from the bag for now. This is good music to chill to. I can stomach cilantro, so I'm gonna add that on too. Yeah, purple cabbage and cilantro and onion. Perfect. Redeem free quesadilla. $5. Tip. I'll tip well. The Taco Bell's kind of far away. Alright, that should be here in an hour, maybe half an hour. Who knows? Thank you for the suggestion. It's truly living up to its status as Spaghetti Monster. Indeed. It also doubled all the horns. I like that the sprite editor made that happen. The little shoes. And yeah, I'm a fan of this. All the shoes. Whoa. That's a lot. That's a lot to gain. Tangela was once a Pokemon that didn't evolve, so it had decent stats for Gen 1. Then they gave it an evolution. It's really strong. Tangrowth is fun, but it'll be Tangarona when it evolves at, level 60 or so. Until then, we get the midpoint evolution when it learns Ancient Power. And I can choose to not have it have Ancient Power until I, spend $1,000 and relearn it at a move tutor. That's entirely possible. Can keep it cute for a while. And this is not an endeavor that's going to help us beat Misty, if only for taking neutral damage from ice and water. Jodel! Oh my gosh! I'm gonna catch this one. This is cute. PC. Yes! W fusion. That goes in the good twin blocks. Ooh! Yeah! I kinda like Ingrain, just as a you're locked in here with me kind of move. So I'll do String Shot. Is gone for now. Oh! Okay, there's the default one. Someone made that Octa 9906 and Kumaghammer. Kumagamar. I'm gonna keep that one. It's just. Transferred to side team. That's a problem. I've never raised Olarvesta, so we get. Boutique! Yes. Duncan! Criminal scum, get back here. Criminal. I should get you a chair so that you can sit next to me. You seem to like that chair. Alright, stream now joined by Duncan. Wants nothing but to lay here and get pets. Perfect. If you want to be a lab cat, I'll oblige you. Setting down gently. Squirmy baby. Ow! Squirmy. Squirmy and sharp. Yeah, you're not happy. Go be your own self. The attaching bud Pokemon. Let's loose small bolts of electricity into the water to sterilize it. After this, it dips its whole body into the water to absorb it and grow. Oh, that's wholesome. Here I was with the side team. Should have thought about that before I came back. But it didn't. Oh well. Live and learn, live and learn. Jolpede, not as crazy about. It's still cute and valid to like. Bug jump. Phantom. Become burned. You're stuck in here with me now. I'm healing one? Glad that is over.
Duncan? Mr. Chaos?
Ego Zoom. Sweet. Now I'm one-shotting level 5s. Heck yeah. Why in the world is Cattertump here? Who made you? Remove their license. Duncan found a paper bag. I miss my friend. Having someone to chat with was refreshing, and they influenced my decision of food for the night. Right? Not bad all around. can move. Have a hold on. 3. Okay. Thank you, Duncan. Sandachum. Intriguing. Please leave. There he goes. Absorb would be better than Ingrain, but also would be better than Vine Whip. No, wait. When did Vine Whip get buffed? Huh. Okay, Ingrain's out for now. Just because I think having a healing move is nice. Clutch. Now we get to weave. Okay, we're right next to the... I almost ran all the way back to Pewter. Heelberry, Cherryberry. Nice. Afro. Approved. You got Ember? Oh, I got Ember. What coincidence. Smooch up. Fire. How long have I been recording for? About 2 hours. Yeah, pretty soon I'm gonna take a break to eat that food, and then I'll probably be back for the second part of the night. Because to me, it's only like 8:30ish. another one. Magrunt. Sure. This is the most hurt I've been from another Pokemon. It was half my level. No, it's not. I'll be sad if this kills me. It did. Bonjour! Right, organize. This one goes in W. Tick. W. I don't know what pulls me that way, but yeah. And now this way. Ooh, 4 moves of level 3. That's a lot. Oh, you're back! Heck yeah. Hope that thing doesn't fart. Whoa. Snania. Or Cacnea. Snownia. I could murder it immediately, or... I think this thing looks really cool, and I want it. Double team. Yee. Oh, that's right, it's a powder move. E. Auto-generated. Yeah. Wide Cloud, you did a real good job. Wide Cloud, you also did a good job there. So remain this great. The Cactus Hat Pokemon. Very, very valid. I've just encountered a cursed fusion. Which one was that? Oh, that one is horrifying. Look at Tongue Snowrun. I do remember the Tongue Demon, yes. I remember that one. It was not fun. If you want nightmares, look for Cleffa Dunsparce. I encountered that and I had a nightmare. I actually did have a nightmare. Not about it, but I did say it was going to give me nightmares. Mr. Sir. I don't know what Mr. Sir could be. Mr. Mime. Oh, the pincer fusions that people created were all scuffed. They're amazing and scuffed. Try Pincer Dusk Noir. That one is also nightmare fuel. But in a way that's intriguing, because it's a bug ghost, and fairly so.
Duncan, do you want me to get your mousey?
Here. He gets shoved into the bathroom door sometimes. I've got his mouse. You used Ingrain. Alright. Goodbye. Pardon. I should probably have when that gets delivered, so I'm not checking my doorstep every 4 minutes. Yeah, track the order. Okay. My driver's doing something else. That is totally fine by me. I'm not starving. It's just dinner. Mr. Sir and Pinizard are the fusion I like to bring up for Cursed. Ooh. Let me introduce you to something. Because, yeah, Pincer is cursed, but if you want eye bleach and also mild curses, look for Dugong fusions. Sometimes they keep the body, but they're just, a lot of them are very cute. What? Cacrunt. It's the inverse of the other one we just saw. Ooh. Sure, what do you have? Girl, C was real. Yep. He's a good friend, that one. Yeah, I was gonna open the tangent. Properties. I went looking for good ghost rock types because that's a type that's fascinated me for a while and they haven't made one. So I went looking for rocks and I came back with it's not the worst, right? Somehow not the worst. And they made one, and that's incredibly pretty. And I like that. Which one was 311? Duskull. Dusclops to Dusk Noir. But yeah, if you want to go through these, 313. One of these make me laugh. Bees. Yeah, give yourself a treat if you don't mind searching through the weeds. I find that one really fun. Cacrunt makes its home in the greenhouses, camouflaging itself among potted plants. Under the cover of night, it quietly consumes the vegetation around it. Whew. Stored in box 4. Those are both kind of W. Those are wins. When I hit level 14, I'll go into Mount Moon and I'll try to go back to the city. Because if I remember right, there's a grass patch north of Cerulean City, which is very good for special attack EVs. So yeah, we have a goal, and the goal is to grind. That's an actual the magpie just exists. Magpies used to be where we used to live, yeah. Ember, because that would kill you. Smoke. I have an idea. If they insist on using poison, I'll give them a fairy, but that fairy also has magic guard. I think that'd be a good way to counter this. I was trying to look up Aurora Miss Magus on my computer, and in grabbing the bar on the right, ended up seeing Sandy Guest, which is a sandwich. Yeah! It's a sand witch. Yeah! You get it. Yeah. Yeah, come on, high five. Yeah, okay. I didn't math right. Oh well, Live and learn. Oh, right. Too much happened at once. Brain malfunction. Parries. He's cured. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's blatantly obvious by the rest of my team, but I'm not going for meta Pokemon. I'm going for things that are cool, or I like. You know, like this beautiful gem. Suiwudo. Swisely has a custom sprite that was very cute. But the default skin for the fully evolved one is not bad either. Sometimes the disappointment makes it really funny. Palisand Miss Magius's custom sprites has a club sandwich and a burger. Multi-sandwich. Sandwich. No. Okay, it's becoming night. Almost there. Duncan's playing with a straw. I think I'm alright with that for now. I think if I lose a straw, it's not gonna be the end of the world. Ooh, I have no attacks for Pure Fire. Sleep! Alright, Flame Body. Dang it! I'm a fire type. Ignore that. I'm smart. Smart. Nah, I swear. My quesadilla is on the way. Woo-hoo. Straight up Poniard? Not combined with anything? Huh. Sleep. Okay, according to math, that should not. Kill it. Boom. Game Freak. That one's also really cool. Decently cool. That one's like threatening you. Mild Night? Night Cloud. Mild Night again. IO Bug. Okay. King of the Crossroads. I think I'm gonna go with the threat one. Yay. They fight at Bisharp's command. They cling to their prey to inflict damage by sinking their blades into it. Thanks, Flipper. Lickitung Dark. Oh. Don't get me started with the Lickitung. Ooh. number's Lickitung? 115? No, that's Kangaskhan. If you can remind me what number Lickitung is, I'll pull up the page and we'll enjoy that. I think that'll be what I pull up in the interim between streams. Tongue is 264, but it's a Kanto Pokemon. You mean Licky Licky. Well, that'll get me there. 64. There you go. Okay. Thank you for that. You can do that. Lickitung is a good doughy boy. Or girl. Either or. Lickitung Darkrai. I'm trying to imagine how that might go wrong. We'll arrive with your order soon. Okay. I said, I got you. You're fine. I'm not gonna rake you for that. Rake you over the coals. Totally fine. But also, Licky Licky has curse ones. Lickitung also. Like, don't sell yourself short. Either one could be a nightmare. Okay. I'm gonna go pick up my thing. And as I save the game and go to the home screen, I'm gonna end the stream, if only for a second, and then go right back, but I'll have the sides pulled up. Okay. Alrighty. Be just a tick.